Grade 9 Diversity in Living Organisms. Part 1 NCERT Textbook Questions and Answers. Page number 80. Question number 1. Why do we classify organisms? Answer. There are millions of species exist on this earth. It is not easy to study all of them one by one. So we place them in different groups based on their similarities and differences. Classifying organisms in orderly manner makes their study easy, quick and systematic. Page number 80. Question number 2. Give 3 examples of the range of variations that you see in life forms around you. Answer. The examples of range of variations observed in different life forms are 1. Variations in size. Variety of living organisms in terms of size ranges from microscopic bacteria to tall redwood trees of California. 2. Variations in lifespan. Some pine trees live for thousands of years, while insects like mosquitoes die within a few days. 3. Variations in body color. Some living organisms are colorless, example worms, whereas birds, flowers, etc. are colorful. Page number 82. Question number 1. Which do you think is a more basic characteristic for classifying organisms? A. The place where they live. B. The kind of cells they are made of. Why? Answer. The kind of cells they are made is a more basic characteristic for classifying organisms than on the basis of their habitat. A. The habitat is misleading for classifying organisms because many different kinds of organisms may live in the same habitat but may have entirely different form and structure. Example: corals, whales, octopuses, starfish and sharks live in the sea. B. On the basis of the kind of cells, all living organisms can classify into eukaryotes and prokaryotes. This is because the cell and its components are responsible for specialized functions that help organisms to survive and multiply. Page number 82. Question number 2. What is the primary characteristic on which the first division of organisms is made? Answer. Nature of cells is the primary characteristic on which the first division of organisms is decided. Based on this, organisms can be either prokaryotic or eukaryotic. Page number 82. Question number 3. On what basis are plants and animals put into different categories? Answer. Plants and animals are put into different categories on the basis of mode of nutrition and their body design in form and function. Example: plants are autotrophic and their cells have a cell wall, whereas animals are heterotrophic and their cells lack a cell wall. Page number 83. Question number 1. Which organisms are called primitives and how are they different from the so-called advanced organisms? Answer. Primitive organisms are those which have ancient body design and have not changed much. They have simple body design and are also called lower organisms. On the other hand, the organisms that have acquired more complex structures and body designs in recent times are called higher organisms or advanced organisms. Page number 83. Question number 2. Will advanced organisms be the same as complex organisms? Why? Answer. Yes, the advanced organisms will be the same as complex organisms. It is because the advanced organisms also were like the primitive ones once. They have acquired their complexity relatively recently. There is a possibility that advanced organisms acquire more complex structures during evolutionary time to compete and survive in the changing environment. Page number 85. Question number 1. What is the criterion for classification of organisms as belonging to kingdom Monera or Protista? Answer. The organisms belong to kingdom Monera are prokaryotes, whereas the organisms belong to Protista are unicellular and eukaryotes. Page number 85. Question number 2. In which kingdom will you place an organism which is single-celled eukaryotic and photosynthetic? Answer. Kingdom Protista. Page number 85. Question number 3. In the hierarchy of classification, which grouping will have the smallest number of organisms with a maximum number of characteristics in common and which will have the largest number of organisms? Answer. In the hierarchy of classification, a species will have the smallest number of organisms with a maximum of characteristics in common, whereas the kingdom will have the largest number of organisms. Page number 88. Question number 1. Which division among plants has the simplest organisms? Answer. The division Thallophyta has the simplest organisms. Page number 88. Question number 2. How are pteridophytes different from phanerogams? Answer. 1. Pteridophytes have hidden reproductive organs. Phanerogams have well differentiated reproductive tissues. Pteridophytes have naked embryos, that means seedless plants. Example, ferns and Marsilia. Phanerogams have embryo along with the stored food called seeds. This group includes gymnosperms and angiosperms. Page number 88. Question number 3. How do gymnosperms and angiosperms differ from each other? Answer. In gymnosperms the plants bear naked seeds. In angiosperms seeds are enclosed in fruits. Plants of gymnosperms are usually evergreen, perennial and woody. Example, pinus. Angiosperms includes monocots and dicots. Example, wheat and pea respectively. Page number 94. How do poriferan animals differ from coelenterate animals? Answer. Poriferan animals are non-motile animals attached to some solid substance. Coelenterates are marine animals that either live in colonies or have a solitary lifespan. Poriferans have holes or pores over their body. Coelenterates have cavity in the body. Canal system for circulating water through body is present in poriferans. Canal system is absent in coelenterates. Page number 94. Question number 2. How do annelid animals differ from arthropods? Answer. 1. The circulatory system of annelids is closed. Arthropods have an open circulatory system. 2. Annelid animals are also bilaterally symmetrical and triploblastic. Arthropods are bilaterally symmetrical and segmented. 3. Annelids have true body cavity. Arthropods have coelomic cavity filled with blood. Page number 94. Question number 3. What are the differences between amphibians and reptiles? Answer. 1. Amphibians can live both on land and in water. Reptiles live either on land or water. 2. Amphibians do not have scales. Reptiles have scales on their body. 3. Amphibians lay eggs in water. Reptiles lay eggs with tough coverings and do not need water. 4. Amphibians breathe through either gills or lungs. Example, frogs, toads. Reptiles breathe through lungs. Example, snakes, lizards. Page number 94. Question number 4. What are the differences between animals belong to the Aves group and those in the Mammalia group? Answer. 1. Aves lay eggs. Most of the mammals give birth to young ones. 2. Aves do not have mammary glands. Mammals have mammary glands for their production of milk to nourish their young ones. 3. In aves, forelimbs are modified into wings. Wings are absent in mammals except bats. 4. Aves body is covered with feathers. Mammal's body is covered with skin and has hairs as well as sweat and oil glands. Page number 97. Question number 1. What are the advantages of classifying organisms? Answer. Following are the advantages of classifying organisms. 1. It gives us information regarding the diversity of plants and animals. 2. Classification makes it easy to study the organisms on the basis of certain common characters. 3. It forms the basis for the development of other biological sciences. 4. It helps us to understand the pattern of evolution. Page number 97. Question number 2. How would you choose between two characteristics to be used for developing a hierarchy in classification? Answer. For developing a hierarchy in classification, we choose more fundamental characteristics among two organisms for classifying them into groups. These include: 1. The cells have membrane bound organelles or not. 2. The cells occur individually or in groups. 3. The organisms are autotrophs or heterotrophs. Within these groups, small subgroups will be decided by less important characteristics. Page number 97. Question number 3. Explain the basis for grouping organisms into 5 kingdoms. Answer. The 5 kingdoms are Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae and Animalia. The basis for grouping organisms into 5 kingdoms is: 1. Cell structure. Based on the nature of cells, organisms can be either prokaryotic or eukaryotic. 2. Number of cells. Based on the number of cells, organisms can be unicellular or multicellular. 3. Mode of nutrition. Based on the mode of nutrition, organisms can be autotrophic or heterotrophic. Page number 97. Question number 4. What are the major divisions in the Plantae? What is the basis for these divisions? Answer. The major divisions in kingdom Plantae are Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta, Gymnosperms and Angiosperms. The basis for these divisions are: 1. Whether the plant body has well differentiated distinct components. 2. Whether the differentiated plant body has special tissues for the transport of water and other substances. 3. The ability to bear seeds and whether the seeds are enclosed within fruits. Page number 97, question number 5. How are the criteria for deciding divisions in plants different from the criteria for deciding the subgroups among animals? Answer. Criteria for deciding divisions in plants based on differentiated or undifferentiated plant body, presence or absence of vascular tissue, with or without seeds, and naked or seeds inside fruits. But the animals cannot be divided into groups on this criteria. It is because the basic designs of animals are very different from plants. They are divided on the basis of their body structure. Page number 97, question number 6. Explain how animals in Vertebrate are classified into further subgroups. Answer. Animals in Vertebrate are classified into 5 classes. 1. Pisces. This class includes fishes. They are water-living animals. Hence, they have special adaptive features such as a streamlined body, muscular tail for movement, gills, etc. to live in water. They are cold-blooded and their heart has only 2 chambers. They lay eggs. Example: tuna, stingray. 2. Amphibia. They can live both on land and in water. They do not have scales. They lay eggs in water. They breathe through either gills or lungs. Example: frogs, toads. Three. Reptilia. They live either on land or water. They have scales on their body. They lay eggs with tough coverings and do not need water. They breathe through lungs. Example: snakes, lizards. 4. Aves. It includes all birds. Most of them have feathers. Their forelimbs are modified into wings for flight. They lay eggs. These are warm-blooded animals and have a 4-chambered heart. They breathe through lungs. Example: sparrow, crow. 5. Mammalia. Mammals are warm-blooded animals with 4-chambered hearts. They have mammary glands for the production of milk to nourish their young ones. Their skin has hairs as well as sweat and oil glands. Example: human, cat.